Most people think losing weight after 65 is nearly impossible. The truth is, it's just different. Your metabolism has changed, your muscle mass may have dropped, and your body doesn't respond to food and exercise the way it used to, but that doesn't mean it's too late. In fact, this stage of life can be one of the best times to take back control of your health if you focus on the right things. Today, I'm going to walk you through 5 practical steps that help older adults lose weight safely, steadily, and naturally without strict dieting, calorie counting, or gym workouts. We'll walk through exactly why they work, what you can start doing today, and I'll introduce you to people just like you who are already doing it and thriving. And by the way, if you want a free checklist with everything I'm about to cover, go ahead and grab the free PDF. It's the first link in the description. You'll also find a detailed blog post with all of today's information, plus a link to our private senior health community where you can ask questions, get support, and stay motivated with people just like you. Let's get into it. The biggest source of hidden weight gain in older adults, it's not breakfast, it's not even lunch. It's unconscious nighttime, eating, snacking here, a few bites there, standing at the fridge at 9:30 p.m. Here's the thing. When you eat late at night, your body doesn't process food the same way. Your metabolism slows down. Your insulin response weakens. Your body is preparing for rest, not digestion. So most of what you eat ends up stored as fat, especially around the belly. But there's more to it than just metabolism. Late night eating often happens when we're not even hungry. We're bored. We're watching TV. We're stressed about tomorrow. Food becomes a comfort mechanism rather than fuel for our bodies. Research shows that people over 60 who eat after 8 p.m. consume an average of 300-400 extra calories per day. That might not sound like much, but over a month, that's 3-4 pounds of potential weight gain. That's why closing your kitchen after dinner is one of the most powerful changes you can make. Nancy tried this. She is 71, used to finish dinner around 6:30 p.m., but kept finding herself back in the kitchen by 9. A little cereal, a spoonful of peanut butter, half a granola bar. Nothing major, but it added up. She wasn't even hungry. It was just habit. She'd clean up after dinner, then an hour later she'd be back, opening cabinets, looking in the fridge. Sometimes she didn't even know what she was looking for. Then she set a rule. Kitchen closes at 7 p.m. Lights off, dishes done, no exceptions. And she started making herself a calming tea, instead peppermint, with honey or lemon balm. The first few nights were tough. She found herself walking toward the kitchen out of habit, then remembering her new rule. But after about a week, something shifted. She stopped thinking about food after dinner. Her evening became more peaceful. After just a week, she noticed the difference. Less bloating in the morning, fewer cravings the next day, and within a month, the scale started to move. She lost 8 pounds in 2 months without changing anything else. Try this tonight. Pick your curfew, usually 2-3 hours before bed. 7 or 8 p.m. works well for most people. After dinner, close the kitchen. Clean up, turn off the lights, and make it off limits like a store that's closed for the night. Instead of snacking, find a replacement habit. A cup of herbal tea, a warm shower, writing in a journal, a relaxing show, or music. Call a friend or family member. Do some gentle stretching. And if you feel hungry late at night, ask yourself, am I really hungry or just looking for comfort? This one habit alone can help reset your metabolism, improve your sleep, and reduce belly fat without changing anything else. What's one of the simplest things you can do to speed up your metabolism after 65? Walk, and not just once a day. Walk after every meal. Here's why it works. As we age, insulin sensitivity decreases. That means after you eat, your blood sugar stays elevated longer, making it easier for your body to store fat, especially around the belly. But just 5-10 minutes of gentle movement after a meal helps your muscles absorb more sugar from the bloodstream, improves digestion, and sends your body a very different message. This food is for energy, not for storage. The science behind this is fascinating. When you eat, your blood sugar rises. Your pancreas releases insulin to help move that sugar into your cells. But as we age, our cells become less responsive to insulin, so the sugar stays in your blood longer and eventually gets converted to fat. Movement changes that equation completely. Even light walking makes your muscles more receptive to insulin. It's like opening doors that were previously closed. Your muscles start pulling sugar out of your bloodstream to use as fuel. And over time, that adds up to noticeable weight loss. Meet Harold, who is 69. He used to finish lunch and sit right down to read or nap, but his doctor mentioned something that stuck. Your body needs a reason to use that food. Harold was skeptical at first. He thought, I'm 69, not 29. I don't need to be running around after every meal. But he decided to try it anyway. Now, Harold walks the block after every meal. Sometimes just 5 minutes, sometimes 10. Rain or shine. He doesn't speed walk or power walk. He just moves at a comfortable pace, breathing fresh air, sometimes waving to neighbors. He says he feels lighter, less sluggish. His afternoon energy crash has disappeared, and in 3 months he's down 11 pounds with no diet changes whatsoever. The beauty of this habit is how simple at Island. You're not committing to an hour at the gym. You're not buying expensive equipment. You're just taking a short walk when your body needs it most. After each meal, try this. Set a timer for 5-10 minutes. Walk around your house, your yard, or your neighborhood. No speed walking required. Just move. Make it enjoyable. Put on music. Call a friend. Listen to an audiobook or podcast. Just make walking part of your meal routine. Breakfast, walk. Lunch, walk. Dinner, walk. This one change improves blood sugar, energy, and metabolism. Most older adults eat too many low-nutrient carbs, white bread, crackers, sugary cereal, and not enough protein or fiber, which are key to fat loss after 65. Here's why that matters. Carbs digest fast. They spike your blood sugar, then crash it, leaving you hungry again within an hour or two. It's like putting paper in a fire instead of logs. It burns hot and fast, but doesn't sustain you. Protein and fiber, on the other hand, are like those logs. They burn slower, keep you fuller longer, and help your body preserve muscle while losing fat. But you don't need to go low carb or follow a strict diet. Just swap 1 carb per day, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, for something with protein or fiber. Denise made this simple change and is seeing remarkable results. She's 73 and used to eat toast every morning, 2 slices with butter and jam. She thought it was light and healthy. But by 10 a.m., she was starving again. Her stomach would growl during her morning errands. And by 4 p.m., the cravings kicked in hard. She'd find herself eating crackers, cookies, whatever she could find in the pantry. She realized her breakfast wasn't actually fueling her. It was setting her up for a day of blood sugar spikes and crashes. Now, she swaps the toast for Greek yogurt with berries and flaxseed. Sometimes she adds a few nuts or a drizzle of honey. She stays full until lunch and doesn't even think about snacking. The result? She's lost 13 pounds over the past few months just by changing breakfast. No other diet changes, no calorie counting, just one different meal choice that keeps her satisfied all morning. Try this today. Pick one meal where you normally eat bread, cereal, pasta, or chips. Swap that food for a high protein or high fiber option. Toast becomes Greek yogurt or eggs. Chips become carrots, almonds, or hummus. White rice becomes quinoa or lentils. Pasta becomes roasted vegetables with a protein. If you're still hungry later, try adding more fiber, leafy greens, berries, or protein nuts, cottage cheese, lean meat. This one daily change balances your blood sugar, curbs cravings, and helps your body burn fat instead of storing it. One of the most overlooked weight loss habits after 65? Drinking enough water early and consistently. Many older adults confuse thirst with hunger, and that often leads to unnecessary snacking, sluggish digestion, and overeating at meals. Here's what happens. As we age, our thirst sensation decreases. We simply don't feel thirsty the way we used to, but our bodies still need just as much water, if not more. When we're even mildly dehydrated, our brain sends mixed signals. What feels like hunger might actually be thirst. But when you start the day hydrated and drink water before meals, you eat less, digest better, and naturally reduce calorie intake without even trying. Plus, staying hydrated supports your liver and kidneys, two organs that play a crucial role in fat metabolism. When you're dehydrated, these organs can't function optimally, which slows down your entire metabolic process. Ruth is 70. She used to go straight from coffee to breakfast to lunch without touching a drop of water. She didn't feel thirsty, so she thought it didn't matter. But she noticed she was constantly snacking between meals. A few crackers here, some nuts there. She thought she just had a big appetite. Once she started drinking a big glass of water when she woke up, and another before each meal, she noticed two things right away. She felt less hungry throughout the day, and her digestion improved dramatically. Less bloating, more regular bowel movements, just an overall sense of feeling lighter. Now she drinks 3 to 4 glasses before noon, and her weight has slowly started to shift without cutting anything out. She's down 7 pounds in 2 months, and she says food just tastes better when she's properly hydrated. Here's what you can do. Drink 8 16 ounces of water first thing in the morning before coffee or food. Think of it as waking up your entire system. Then drink another glass 15-30 minutes before each meal. If you don't like plain water, add lemon or cucumber slices. Brew herbal tea. Use a splash of natural fruit juice for flavor. As a bonus, carry a water bottle with you to remind yourself to sip throughout the day. This habit may sound simple, but it can reduce cravings, boost metabolism, and make all your other efforts more effective. After 65, we lose muscle faster than ever, and that slows down metabolism dramatically. Less muscle means fewer calories burned even while resting. Here's what most people don't realize. Muscle tissue burns calories 24/7, even when you're sleeping. Fat tissue doesn't. So when you lose muscle, your metabolism drops significantly. That's why doing 2 simple strength-building moves a day is one of the fastest ways to lose fat, increase energy, and stay independent. You don't need a gym. You don't need expensive equipment. You just need your own body and a little consistency. Meet Lucy, who is 75. She was never a gym person. In fact, the thought of lifting weights intimidated her, but her balance was getting worse, and she didn't feel strong in her own body. Simple tasks like getting up from a chair or carrying groceries were becoming harder. So she started doing 2 simple exercises every morning. 10 sit-to-stands from a chair and 10 push-ups against the kitchen counter. That's it. 2 exercises. Takes about 3 minutes total. After a month, she noticed she could get out of chairs more easily. Her arms felt stronger when she carried her purse or groceries. Her belly was tighter, and best of all, her clothes fit better. After 3 months, she was doing 15 repetitions of each exercise and feeling stronger than she had in years. She'd lost 9 pounds without changing her diet. Try any 2 of these exercises: chair squats, which are sit-to-stands, counter push-ups, wall sits, calf raises, step-ups on stairs. Start with 10-15 repetitions of each, once a day. If that's too hard, do 5, and build up slowly over weeks. Keep your movements controlled. Breathe through each exercise. Focus on form over speed. Over time, this builds strength, improves balance, and increases fat burning throughout the day. These 5 habits aren't extreme. They're doable. They work with your body, not against it. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You just need to shift the rhythm of your day and let those new habits carry you toward better health. Close your kitchen after dinner. Walk after every meal. Swap 1 carb for protein or fiber. Drink water before meals. Do 2 strength exercises daily. Pick 1 habit this week. Master it. Then add another. Small changes compound into big results when you're consistent. If you want a simple checklist to follow, we put together a free PDF to make it easy. You can grab it right now. It's the first link right below. You can also read the full blog post with all the details. And if you found this helpful, please like this video and subscribe for more evidence-based wellness tips. And don't forget to join our private senior health community where you can connect with others on the same journey, ask questions, get support, and celebrate your progress together. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you again soon.